Grace and peace to you from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. If you know me at all, you know I'm a worrier. I'm a champion worrier. I've read about almost everything, and this is not something I developed as an adult. For as long as I can remember, I've worried about everything, the past, the present, and certainly the future. So in order to deal with this worry, I became a super organized planner. If I plan far enough in advance, I won't have to deal with any surprises. And then I make contingency plans for if something should change. When I was pregnant with Katie, these plans were tested. I was told to stay on bed rest for nearly the entire pregnancy in order to protect not only my life, but the life of my child. I envisioned God chuckling at me throughout this time. I'm sure it was actually quite funny. I can't imagine how manic I must have appeared. But that time was very good for me. I had to stop. I had to slow down. I couldn't make plans because I had no idea what tomorrow would hold. If I could choose a favorite passage from the Bible, one that I turn to on practically a daily basis, it would be from the 12th chapter of Luke. Jesus said to his disciples, "Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat, or about your body, what you will wear. For life is more than food, and the body more than clothing. Consider the ravens, they neither sow nor reap. They have neither storehouse nor barn, and yet God feeds them. Of how much more value are you than the birds? And can any of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your span of life? If then you are not able to do so small a thing as that, why do you worry about the rest? Consider the lilies, how they grow. They neither toil nor spin. Yet I tell you, even Solomon in all his glory was not clothed like one of these. But if God so clothes the grass of the field, which is alive today, and tomorrow is thrown into the oven, how much more will he clothe you, you of little faith? And do not keep striving for what you are to eat and what you are to drink, and do not keep worrying. For it is the nations of the world that strive after all these things, and your Father knows that you need them. Instead, strive for his kingdom, and these things will be given to you as well." I wish I could say that just reading these words is enough to relieve my anxiety, but it does not help. But I find that using imagery, as I think of this passage, helps most of all. When I'm nervous or afraid, I have in my mind an image of being wrapped tightly in the arms of Jesus, like a mother holds tightly to her child. Jesus says in the 13th chapter of Luke, "How often have I desired to gather your children together as a hen gathers her brood under her wings, and you were not willing." Thinking of yourself as weak may make you uncomfortable, especially when you think of yourself as a tiny chick needing the protection of a mother hen. But that image has always given me strength, the image of Jesus' arms wrapped around me like wings. After talking with Leanna Arid about this, she painted a picture. I think it's perfect. I gasped when I first saw it because it's exactly the way I imagine it would be to be held in the arms of Jesus. So as Jesus waits with outstretched arms in the times of storm to comfort us and calm our troubled souls, let us be thankful for the refuge we find in the shelter of his embrace.
Consider Because